And good morning, Minecraft. This is Mr. Keserian, and welcome to another Let's Play episode. Episode 34, I believe. All right. So if you notice, our oil geyser out there finally ran out. I have actually been offline for about, oh geez, almost a week at this point, and it's run out, and we're starting to lose some of our fuel. We're down to 1.4k in that tank. We have plenty left to go. But in the meantime, I got to crafting. So I have some impregnated casing, which you guys remember how to make. And then I have some of this scented paneling. Royal jelly, beeswax, pollen, and honey in a carpenter. Fun. Well, what do we make out of this stuff? We make one of these things. We are creating an alveary. Now, what is an alveary, you might ask? Well, it's basically the highest tier of bee accommodations. I believe, there we go. 3. I don't think we have enough here. I think it's 3 by 3 by 3, right? So 27? Huh. Well, let's start making these. Actually, I think I know what happened. I think I was still waiting on some from over here. Was I? No, I wasn't. Well, 3 by 3 is 9, so I should have 27 of these. Huh. But we're going to stick this thing right over here. Okay? We'll take out our alveary, and we'll go... Stick it right here, right? Now here's the problem. We're kind of having space issues at this point. It's kind of what I was worried about, to be honest with you. How are we going to do this? Well, our farm is right above our head, so let's do this. Okay. Let's stick it in right here, I guess. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I need a couple more of these. Alright, I'll be right back when I have a few more of these, alright guys? Alright, that's taken care of. Oops. I made a stack fewer scented paneling than I should have. So let's get up on this thing. Nope, don't. Alright, let me just do that, alright? But it's not done yet for one very good reason. We need to top it with some oak wood, with some, well, any wooden slab will do the trick. So there, 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 there. And that should update. And we have our alveary. Nice. Now you can say that it has no bees in it presently. No queen. Oh. So what we need to do is we need to give it a queen. Well, let's put our distilled. And this is up the oily tree. I got there manually. It was a pain in the butt. But these will produce a special type of comb called oily comb. But I believe they're about to flip out at me because it's raining. Alright. So I'll be right back once I can finish up with this rain and all the crazy stuff that goes along with it. Okay. That's all taken care of. But this is still going to flip out at us. Not bright enough. That's probably the new message for it can't see sky, which is fine. Either that or it just literally wants to be brighter around here. A higher light level is required for operation. It just doesn't like being flushed up against that wall. Maybe it's sensing it from the top. It might be sensing it from the top, which is our issue. So if I go like this, no, still flagging not bright enough. Probably because they need daylight, I'm guessing. That gonna help? Alright, you know what we're gonna do? Let's get our queen out of there. I had originally not been intending to use Tesseracts for this, but... Is there no good tool to break an alveoli with? Apparently not. I'm getting some block lag. Which is actually kind of funny because I was just accessing my server yesterday and it was fine. Well, not my server, but... Alright, so let's tear this whole thing down. I'm not getting block lag on anything else. I don't know what this is. Well, actually, there is sometimes block lag on multi-blocks, so that may be it. Alright guys, I'll be right back as soon as I go outside to find a better place to put this. Alright, so I decided we were actually just going to put this thing outside, because that seems to be the best idea around. Let's go over here. This looks like a good place as any, right guys? 27 alveoli blocks, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yoink. Yeah, see, multi-blocks for some reason tend to have this block lag effect, and I don't know why, especially. But that should form in a second. There we go. And now we can put our distilled queen in here. Okay. So now, you guys know what we're going to do next. Diamond transport pipe, propolis, and APR's pipe. And as you can probably guess, this system works exactly like you'd expect. Actually, I'm going to do it off to this side. Because what we're going to do is we're going to take one of these item tesseracts. Is this what I want to do? I don't think it is. How do I want to do this? So I want to send it along my main line here. And put another tesseract in here for the oily propolis. That's what I think I'll do. Oh god, son of a... jerk. And the only way to get out of here is with a jetpack that I don't have. Can't use the portal gun. Put that away. Use that. Put that away. Do I seriously not have my jetpack anywhere? I don't think I do. Remember, it's kind of difficult to jump off of those things. Oh, yeah, one of my bees is giving me a regeneration effect, by the way. That's why I have that. Yeah. All right, let's just get our inventory quickly cleared of junk here. It's better. Not perfect, but better. Put the Beelizer away. When I have shift, the sky lightens. That's interesting. Okay, that's a little bit better. Alright, so let's have it coming out. Come over. Oh god, there's already a Tesseract there. I'm a little cramped over here today. Alright, easier solution. Okay, so let's take our, let's see, wooden transport pipe. Are you actually running in there? Yes, you are. Let's put our wooden transport pipe right here. Then let's put our apiarist pipe right there. And then let's put our target gate on here. Boom. Off energy pulsar. We'll say bees go white. Then let's put boom. Then let's say black is items. Okay. Let's shift it over. God. Jerk. Okay, so then let's come down, over. Let's get downstairs and take a look at this from down there. Yep, right. And I should get some dirt just to... Problem solved. Okay. So then if I'm down here, I use a wooden transport pipe to come through there, right? Because wooden transport pipes won't connect to each other. That's something important to remember. Let me go up. I think we could just go up and over. That should send its items straight away. Okay. Now the problem here is... One, these guys take forever to generate anything, and also it is raining and nighttime right now, so we're not going to get anything anyway. So I'll be back once we fix that, but in the meantime, I don't have any sticks on me, do I? Do I have a lever in this bed? Oh. Alright, there we go, that's better. Sorry about that, guys. I hit the wrong button. Sticks or a lever? No. No, I really wish I had a way to generate a redstone signal, like with my hand or something. Because I don't. Right, well, in the meantime, let's just turn this off. And give this some time, and I'll be right back, guys. Alright, guys, look what we finally got. We finally got an oily comb. Alright. So let's start working with these, because we need to route these through our system here, because now that they're going through there, we have to route them. Fun. So let's get downstairs through a method that I keep forgetting. Okay. So let's just chuck this oily comb into our centrifuge and see what we get. Oh, no, wait. No. I wish that it was actually the bounding box they looked like they have. Say it like that. No energy. We know we have plenty of energy, if nothing else. So we centrifuge this, and we get oily propolis, which is the only other thing that needs to be routed. So we come here, and we say oily propolis is going white path. And then let's go back upstairs. Because what we're doing is we're actually going to send this to an entirely different system. I'm going to get attacked by Wisp. Where the... If you notice, I was having Wisp issues, so I put on the full quantum. Yeah. Alright, then let's drop our item tesseract here. What is this? This is 7, so we'll say 8. Configuration. Send only. We'll say this is oily propolis transfer. Set frequency, add frequency to list. Okay, then we'll go over here to this one, and we'll tell it that oily propolis goes green. Okay, green, there we go. So now let's set up the other side of this. So if you look at here, oily propolis, what do we do with it? Well, let's wait for my poor little laptop to go like that. We squeeze it, we get half a thing of oil, and we get propolis. Nice. Okay, come here, you little... Sorry for all the pinging sounds. I'm chatting with actually the guy I'm doing that SMP series with, Amos, and he's currently critiquing LRAM for not updating Red Power 2 yet. Though, as I try and say to people, you know, you can't... Okay, so all we need to do is just... We don't even need that centrifuge. Boom. Propolis transfer. Set. Put oily propolis in. Done. Not quite. Okay, so now what the hell are we doing with this? That's an interesting question, guys. Well, what we're going to do is get some more liquiducts. I'm just going to go like this. Boop. We'll just clear that window, or not clear it. Let's get our Omni Wrench. Okay, Omni Wrench, right click, and I don't have a lever. You know, by the way, guys, I do not know how Dyer manages to chat with people and run a Let's Play series at the same time. Like, I have no concept of how he manages that. Drop that there, flick the lever. All of our machines start running, just like that. And then I have an AE line under the floor here, don't I? Yeah, right there. No, do I have an interface? No. Alright guys, I'll be right back once I craft an interface or something. Alright guys, so we have the system working properly. That looks good. Now the downside is, as you can tell, it's not daytime, so this thing isn't working. How are we going to fix that? Well, if you remember, we have those rocky bees, right? Those rocky bees that have those traits that allow it to work at night, underground, the daytime and the nighttime. Wouldn't it be awesome if we could get those items out of the bees, if we could get those traits and transfer them? Well, normally we'd have to do a lot of breeding to do that, but I don't really feel like doing that. So instead, we're going to use some machines from Extra Bees. The first one we're going to get is the isolator. The isolator, this machine. We need an advanced genetic machine, 3 emeralds, some blaze rods, some redstone. So, I already put this into our system, so let's get ourselves one. Let's get ourselves some blaze rods, some emeralds, and some redstone. Put this down here. Was it machine? Blaze rods. Emeralds and redstone. Gets us an isolator. Now we're also going to need a purifier. Some tanks. Ooh, gas tiers. Alright guys, because I don't have hostile mobs, because I'm still having that bug, I am going to spawn in these 3 gas tiers on camera. Because there's no real other way to get them. So let's take a look at the purifier again. Just 3 gas tiers and 4 tanks. 4 tanks are easy. I don't know if you guys have seen me make these yet, because I don't tend to use them anymore. They're just glass in a chest shape. These are original Buildcraft tanks. Old school. Oh, let's go back into recipe mode while I'm at it. And we still have some redstone. And let's get ourselves another advanced genetic machine. I thought I'd made a batch of these enhanced circuit boards. Thought I had. Could have sworn I had a bunch of these. Huh. That's weird. I thought I made a bunch of these off camera while I was screwing around with stuff. Apparently not. I'll be right back after I craft them. Let me just show you what the recipe is for an enhanced circuit board. Just some bronze and some redstone. So I'll be right back. Alright guys, so I just made about 32 of those. So let's just chuck them into the network. Get ourselves another advanced genetic machine. Oop, wait. Nope, I wanted that advanced genetic machine. Right. Okay, so then the purifier. I know how to do this, actually. Advanced genetic machine. Let's get our tanks, our redstone, and our gas tiers. Purifier. Now then we need a synthesizer. Some soul sand, 2 more tanks. Okay, that's doable. I should have some soul sand in my network. Okay. And then a piece of glass. Okay. We could do this. With our 2 tanks. I forgot to get another advanced genetic machine. Whoops. Okay, I could have sworn I had a basic circuit board in there. It's just tin and redstone. I'll be right back. I must have done something really weird with that stuff. And we're done. Okay. Made 32 of those. Boom. Advanced genetic machine. Nice. Okay. That should solve our issues temporarily, at least. So we got our soul sand. 2 tanks. Piece of glass. And a piece of redstone. And finally, we need an inoculator. Magma cream. It's a pain in the arse. We're up to spawn the magma cream in as well. Because, again, five of those. What else do we need? Oh, yes, serum vials. Okay. So let's get ourselves some serum vials now. It's glass panes, gold, and royal jelly. Alright. So let's get ourselves some gold. And let's get ourselves some royal jelly as well. And let's drop off some of the stuff we don't need anymore. Okay. So now let's get ourselves those glass panes we need. And then we get ourselves some gold and some royal jelly. That gets us some empty serum vials. Alright. So now if I remember this, 2 serum vials, that. I forgot to get an advanced genetic machine from her. Advanced genetic machine. Advanced genetic machine. 2 of you. 1 of you. And some magma cream. Inoculator. Alright, fantastic. Now let's get back out to our bee area and let us get this all set up, shall we? So this is a full production line for genetic manipulation using bees. Because bees. And this makes things significantly easier than the old way to do this, which would have been to be crossbreeding these and just trying to get that one trait to transfer, which I've actually never done. I haven't cared ever enough to do it, and I've heard that it kind of is crazy making. So oh, Jesus, I did this really badly, didn't I? Yes, I did. Alright, so put them along here. So the first one in line is going to be the not the inoculator. I want the isolator first in line. Isolator goes here. Now the isolator is kind of interesting. All right, let's pull some of our floor up and get out our handy dandy prototype Omni wrench. Kind of missed there, but that's okay. So let's take out our conduits, and let's just go like that, like that, like that. Oh, hell. And then like that. Okay. So we have our isolator. What the isolator does is it takes a bee species and processes it, basically. So bee comes in, and then it tries to isolate it out into isolate its traits into these empty serum vials. All right. Then we need the synthesizer. What this will do is use liquid DNA to increase the number of charges that our serum vial will have. The next one in line we need is the purifier. Let me knock this out. Get our Omni wrench out again. Yoink that up. Put that in instead. All right. What the purifier does, finally, is it purifies the serum, so it's nice and purty. Then the inoculator injects the bees. Nice. So the purifier and the synthesizer need liquid DNA. Okay? So let's go back here. Over here. Haha! That was really quite good, actually. So let's put that there. Give it a whack. And this should be, yep, our liquid DNA tank. We have plenty of it going on right now. And let's get our lever out. Alright. And that fills up. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Let us waste a little bit of liquid DNA here. And connect to that. Okay, now let's run this piping, shall we? Just run this straight up through here. And that's the synthesizer, isolator doesn't need it, and inoculator doesn't need it. So then let's just connect that like that. And let's let the liquid DNA flow now, shall we? That'll drain out of there. And into these machines. Nice. So now these are all set. So let's, for starters, let's get some of these cultivated drones, shall we? And all we're going to do is we're going to take our cultivated drones and drop them in here. And now this machine is going to attempt to isolate one of the traits into a serum vial. By the way, notice how much power these require. 50, 50, 100, 25. Yeah. Fast productivity serum. This is really good. This is actually one of the first ones I wanted from these cultivateds. So let's take that. Let's throw in the synthesizer. Nice. We're not losing any power here. So let's see what this one gets us. Cultivated species serum. Nice. Actually, I just got two serums that were both the ones I kind of wanted. The one I really want, however, is the species serum, is the high fertility species serum. Because remember, these the Rockies, they don't produce any what are they called? They don't produce any drones. They produce one drone, one princess whenever they die off. So what I want to do is actually get one of them that has high fertility so I can have drones to process. Now, I think I actually have enough of them laying around from just quarrying that I can do kind of whatever the hell I want with them. I should really put an access terminal out there. I'll do that off camera in between episodes. For right now, let me get myself some more glass out of here. Because I need some more of those vials. Four should get me 64. Gold ingots, royal jelly. Yoink. 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 And not enough left. Okay. That is fine. That is fine. We got ourselves about 20 of those empty serum vials, which should be plenty for what we want to do. By the way, you see why I needed to get started on those Imperial bees that I got off camera, because I need the royal jelly for just about everything I'm doing now. I think I only have one of those in a terminal somewhere. Okay, so let's take a look at this. One, I think these guys are still running along just nicely. Yes, they are. Now, what I'm going to do here, by the way, is I'm going to actually turn this off. Because when they die off, I want them to drop. Because I want to modify them first. Okay? So let me get over here. Let me get inside this machine, I think. Rocky drones. Perfect. 18 might be enough. Let me stress that. 18 might be enough to get what I want. So let's take a look at the synthesizer, the isolator. Alright, it's off because we're out of serum vials. That's fine. Synthesizer up to 7 charges, poor quality, that's fine. What happens is, if you don't use the best possible quality on your bees, basically it doesn't work. It has a chance to kill off your bees, basically, if you don't use the best possible quality. And then whenever you increase the amount of charges, it decreases the quality. So I think this is already at the lowest quality it can be at. You're draining kind of quick, aren't you? Why are you draining? Nothing else should be running around here. Huh. Well, that's interesting. Default territory, fast productivity. We already have a fast productivity. Okay. Now let me show you something here. Oh, hell, I forgot about that. Never, ever, ever try and sort your inventory, by the way, when you're in that screen. Because as you can see here, it will screw everything up. Now we have these two serums that we don't have anything to do with, right? We have this one, which we want. We have these other two. What can we do with them? Well, quick tip. If you ever have a serum you don't want, just, no, because they all wound up in my... Actually, you know what? No, we don't need to do this right now. In fact, we're just going to throw these guys right into there. We'll put our rocky drones in here, and we'll put our serums in here. While that's running, let's craft something. Because if you ever have a species serum that you don't want, all you need to do with it is to cook it in a furnace, and it'll be all set. It'll go back to normal, basically. It'll revert to being an empty vial. All right. So let's go over here. While that's cooking up, let's get ourselves... Let's see. Let's see here. I have the glass. I need some of my gold. I need some of my iron. Do I have any bricks? No. Huh. I guess we'll do that off camera. I was going to make a powered furnace, but I decided, you know, what the hell. So just drop it in there. You'll see it cooks it up, and it reverts it back to normal. Of course, because this is a pipe system, it's going to wind up in there. But that's okay. We'll come back and get those later. I guess I could have done these in my induction furnace, come to think of it. Would have actually been a little bit faster. I would have to wait for them to show up over here. Come on. Come on. There we go. So yeah, these serums are actually really, really useful. Let me get a chest just so that I have some... Diamond chest looks just as good. Just that I have some place to store these serums. And actually, I want the cultivated serum, even though I already have cultivated bees, in case I ever need to revert a queen back. Remember, you can get as many drones as you can store, but you only get one queen per beehive. So the number of queens you have, that's the number of beehives you've broken. I know, right? Kind of irritating, but a balancing issue, so I understand it. And, of course, I go too far again. Whee! What am I doing? Okay. Alright, isolator. What do we have here? Ooh, we have our nocturnal serum. Species. Christ. Alright, let's put this box right... Oh, God. Not there. I don't want it doing that. I don't want it connecting. So our nocturnal goes in there, and our cultivated goes in there. Rocky species, I don't think we especially care about that, do we? Nah. So let's see what else the isolator's coming up with for us. Rocky species, both 2 humidity tolerance. That's pretty decent. How's this guy doing? Awful quality, but it has 16 charges. Nice. Okay. So let's throw this in here, and this is going to take a while, because we will be running out of power quite a bit. Both 2 temperature tolerance, that's pretty good. What else can we get out of here? Rock pollination. Like, really? Okay, we're now up to poor quality on this thing. Nocturnal. Do we already have nocturnal? Yeah, we do. So this is what I'm going to be doing. And just because I'm going to be doing a lot of this off camera, once I have it purified, all I'm going to do is stick the bee and the drone of the series I want to mutate. So the queen goes here, the drone goes here. And what this will do is it'll replace that bee's respective trait with the trait from the serum. But remember how the bees have active and inactive traits? It'll pick one at random. So you may have to put a bee in there 4 or 5 times before it works correctly. Make sense? Right. And you can't do the queen. You have to do the princess and the drone. I've tried that before. It just doesn't work. So that's what I'm going to be doing. And I'm basically going to be making super bees. At least out of my oily bees over there. And I'm probably going to be doing a lot of that off camera, guys, because basically what you're watching right now is what I'm going to be doing. Except I'm probably also going to just throw a powered furnace down there as soon as I make myself some bricks and just throw that one together kind of quickly. So yeah, hopefully now we actually have a pretty decent way of stabilizing our oil production. You know, having oil production and keeping that going and all of that fun stuff. And let me throw this stuff in my induction furnace. There we go. Get our serum vials back. And so yeah, guys. Well, thank you very much for watching. And I know there's been a lot of bee stuff going on, but it's been bee stuff with a purpose, and it's been kind of technological bee stuff rather than your usual, hey, look, bees are pretty. Let's stand here and crossbreed them for 4 hours on video. Yeah, I wouldn't do that to you guys. I actually hate crossbreeding bees. I tend to pick which ones I need to get for whatever I want to do, and then just kind of leave the rest of them to buzz around. To buzz off. Ah, that was a terrible joke. Alright, guys. So, on that note, this episode may be a little bit short. I suspect it will be. But on that note, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching. This has been Mr. Keserian, and I will see you guys in the next episode. As always, if you liked this episode, feel free to comment, subscribe, give me a like or two. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much, guys. Happy mining.